Our next presenter, Aliyah Ziondra, walked into the body of Teshira Ren on December 17, 1997. As an incarnation of Rapture Elohim, her essence is divine rapture and her function is divine alignment. She views her orientation as devotional and heart-centered. She specializes in channeling the Elohim verbally, tonally, and energetically, and is deeply committed to the divine co-creative process. She delights in assisting people to deepen their connection with Source, experience their relationship to divinity, and co-create heaven on earth. She feels deeply honored to be embodied service on this beautiful ascending planet. Please welcome Aliyah Ziondra.
I'm too short to be behind that. Kadosh, 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 Adonai Sabayot, Adonai Sabayot, Melokol haaretz. Kadosh, 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 Adonai Sabayot, Melokol haaretz, Kivodu. Leolam voed, Leolam voed. Kadosh, 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 Adonai Sabayot. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord God of hosts. May the earth be covered in your glory in this world and the world to come. This world and the world to come. This world and the world to come. Holy, holy, holy. The Ein Sof, infinite and endless, the point of the creator of the beginning. Today we will speak of impossible things, talk of the ineffable, and things which cannot be understood, but only felt, known in the core of your soul. To do that, I'm going to tell you a story. The Ein Sof, in its infinite wisdom, created beginning and nothingness. And then it created a reflection called Keter, the crown. And it took its energy and it reflected itself to the crown, and the crown reflected it back. Back and forth and back and forth, allowing contraction of that which is trans-infinite. The Ein Sof limited itself to create creation. And when Keter was full, it overflowed, and it flowed into Chokmah, wisdom. And Chokmah was filled with the emanation of the Ein Sof, which is called Shafar, the everflow. And Shafar filled the Chokmah, and the Ein Sof, in its infinite wisdom, said, I am creating, and yet no part of creation can truly know me. So I will create attributes of myself so that creation will know me. And it created Abba Nartumid, the Father of the eternal light. And it placed it in Chokmah to shine there. And Chokmah filled with the Shafar and overflowed, and another sphere formed called Bina, which was understanding or insight. And in there the attribute was placed, Shekhinah Esh, the flame of the presence, known as the Divine Mother. And these three spheres created a perfect unity of will, of truth, and of love. And from these three spheres, all of the rest of creation came into being. And the spheres overflowed, and the attributes and pathways were created as it flowed into Chesed, which was infinite expansion of loving kindness, and into Kavora, which is strength, and strict justice, constriction, echoing the constriction in the first cause of Keter. And it filled those until it found balance in another sphere called Teferet, which is beauty. And the balance overflowed into two more spheres as the tree of life and all of its pathways of emanation were created. And the next spheres were called Netzach, and were called Hod. Netzach is victory and Hod is splendor. And they overflowed to Yesod, which is foundation, their balance. And the Shafar flowed and filled the spheres and the pathways and flowed down into Malkut, kingdom. And it filled kingdom. And all of the spheres and the pathways filled and shattered. The vessels did not hold. And the shards fell to Malkut. And within each shard is the divine emanation of the Shafar, a spark of infinite light and life. And so the presence from Bina, called Shekhinah, was sent to Malkut to check it out. And the earth was made null and void. And the presence of Shekhinah moved across the waters of the deep. And there was light. And the light was divided from the darkness, which is the separation of the Shafar from the shards. And the Elohim said, let us make mankind, humankind in our image. Now why would that be? That would be so that those who were in Malkut could co-create with Source. In your co-creation, part of it as we see it is that you are freeing the sparks of the Shafar in everything you do. By your actions, your thoughts, your feelings, by the simple kindnesses and connections that you make with each other and with this world.